welcome to another episode of Surround Yourself with Greatness. And today I am surrounded by greatness all the way in Dubai. And I'm really excited to have this episode, mainly because I met Jasmin for the first time in New York City after I had seen her on social media quite a lot. And, through the This Is My Era brand, we'd reached out and we wanted to do a collaboration. We did a podcast interview with her back then. And it's been amazing to see her grow from that time through many different verticals. So some of you know that I'm business partners with Tony Robbins. So I went to one of Tony's events and I get there and guess who's there? Jasmin and the amazing mom. We're there rocking it out. So we're going to talk about her journey as a platinum member in Tony Robbins' community. We're also going to be talking about how she is a success mentor who's been able to build a seven-figure business and really empower so many women across the world through her program. So with that, Jasmin, how are you doing?
I'm amazing. Thank you so much, Kuda. I'm so grateful that I get to be here once again. I think like 3 or 4 years later. So it's really been a heck of a ride. And I feel like I know you since such a long time. So thanks for having me back.
Well, you're more than welcome. So there's a lot I want to talk about in this 20-minute interview. And a couple of things that have really inspired me by just kind of like watching you is that you're not afraid to go for it. Like so many people have self-limiting beliefs, or they let self-talk and self-doubt stop them from becoming their greatest self. And one of the things that you talk about is that you are your best asset, right, for your business. So can you talk a little bit about your mindset and how you've been able to really become this person? Because the Jasmin Manke, and I hope I'm saying your last name right, that we're seeing today, wasn't really maybe the same person in high school. So just tell me a little bit about your life journey.
I really appreciate that question, Kuda. So I definitely was not the Jasmin Manke that I am today. I was a very shy introvert. I listened to Eminem, Avril Lavigne with my hood up, last row at the bus, a school bus, not talking to anyone type of vibe. So I was literally experiencing all the different versions. I had brunette with turquoise hair. I had an emo phase. I had a hip hop phase. Like I had all the phases. Like I was a really awkward teenager, and I had actually very, very big self-limiting beliefs, lots of self-doubt as well. And I was quite rebellious as well when I was a child, because I thought, that was kind of my way of being free and independent and kind of like rebelling against the system in a way that I would be going skateboarding and things like that. So just to give you a little bit of a visual of how different I was. And I actually was really bullied at school because I was quite different. I was always quite adventurous. I used to wear all the different colors. And at school, people used to call me fat. They used to call me ugly. They used to call me crazy. They used to call me all sorts of things. And because of that, I did not believe in myself when I grew up. And when I was 17, 18 years old, I was actually very much struggling with self-worth issues. And I started to shift a little bit when I went to university and I grew up, and then I got my first job. But then I actually realized that I had really hidden behind the social proof in terms of I need to have a really good degree, I need to get a really good job, I need to do this, I need to do that, right? Like I really had focused on like being the perfect example of doing everything right. So I also, because of that, attracted in a very abusive relationship, which I talk a lot about in my book more openly than I have ever before. And I know you mentioned like, oh, Jasmin, you're the one who always goes for it. Yeah, it was very big and bold of me to share such private and intimate details in my book. But I thought it was my requirement to do so that it can be a blessing and a gift to say the unspoken that maybe many women struggle with and don't have the courage to voice. And I feel like it has given more and other women also the opportunity to speak up how they also feel. So, yeah.
That's amazing. So you grew up in Germany, right? In Berlin. Yeah. Do I remember?
Berlin, Yes, ich bin eine
Okay.
Berlinerin. Yeah, I'm from Berlin, Germany.
What does the word Hosenscheißer mean?
It basically is like like you shit in your pants.
That's the only German word I know. So one of my really good friends, Christian Monti, we went out one night and at a bar, and a group of girls came over, and he was like, "Kuda, go say hi." And I was like, "No." He was like, "Don't be a Hosenscheißer." So I was like,
It's like it's a fear, like I don't know the expression in English, but it's like if you're afraid of something, like
yeah. So that word just kind of like stuck. So like whenever I see him, I just say like, "Hey, what's up, Hosenscheißer?" But anyway, so you grew up in Berlin.
I guess, sorry, Kuda, I guess it's still quite relevant to our topic, though. Don't be a Hosenscheißer could be our hashtag for this show.
I know. Don't be a Hosenscheißer. You need to teach me how to spell it. So you grew up in Berlin, and where did you go to college, university?
Yeah, so I actually left Berlin, Germany when I was 13 to go to boarding school in England. I love Harry Potter, so I really wanted to have the whole experience. And that's when I really started to unravel and become more of me and really open up more. Then I went to university in London as well. I went also and did my master's at King's College, London as well. Have a degree for a bachelor in international business with French and Spanish, and a master's for psychology, mental health, and neuroscience. And then I worked in corporate. I actually worked in a company that was actually located in a basement, which was a hedge fund in Knightsbridge. So it was a beautiful district, as I know that you know London quite well, but I was actually not fulfilled at all.
So what's interesting is that my book, it's called The Spear Method, 5 Simple Steps to Balanced Success and Fulfillment. So it's interesting that you're saying that, in your pursuit for success, you realized that you were not fulfilled. So the question is, what did you do about it?
Well, I first of all had to admit it to myself. I think the biggest thing that people struggle with is being honest about not being okay in this situation. We accept a lot of things in life that are preventing us from greatness and from true fulfillment and living in our purpose. And we actually stop and prevent from moving forward because we think it's normal. And that was the first step, is admitting and being honest with actually, you know what, this is not okay. I am not available for this kind of situation at work. I'm not available to being bossed around like that and being treated less than by my boss. I'm not available for a not fulfilling relationship that is not loving. I'm not available for not having greater financial success as well and working way too many hours.
That's interesting. And it's interesting how there's been kind of like that mindset shift that you experienced, where first of all, you became very self-aware, right? And then once you became self-aware, you just didn't just know about it. You decided to do something about it. Because I think for people, making that decision is kind of like where they struggle. So you hear people say things like, yeah, I really need to lose weight, or I really need to like make more money. Okay, you know that you have to do that, but how come you're not taking massive action to do that? So in your own journey, what made you take that decision and take action to change your situation?
Well, the reason why people don't take action is because they think that what they have to lose is greater than what they have to gain. So they attach more pain and more, bad things they have to go through and things that they don't want to encounter in order to get to where they want to go. So they don't move, essentially. So for me, it's like, what Tony always says, you hit a certain.
And when you're saying Tony, who are you referring to? People
Tony Robbins. Tony Robbins. You hit
So,
a certain threshold, right? Like it's like at some point you just can't go anymore. Like you
mhm.
break through because it's like it gets so unbearable, and you literally get to a point where you're just like, I can't do this anymore, and you snap. It's like you're gonna say, I need to lose weight, I need to lose weight, but it's less painful, to just eat the same things and not go to the gym, because we all know what to do, right? That's not the point, but it's our emotions and everything that holds us back. So for me, I was literally in a situation where I was looking at the ceiling and I was like, I literally can't take this anymore. Like, I'm done. I feel emotionally drained. I feel physically drained. I am not happy. And I'm only 21 years old. Like, this can't be it. Are you kidding me? This can't be everything to life. And then I've made that decision. And then the one thing that will help everyone is actually taking some action and doing something about it, like the first step.
That's interesting. So I was reading your bio here, and it says that you were awarded the Forbes 30 under 30 last year. Congratulations. How does it
Thank you.
feel?
It feels fantastic. I got it on the 11th of the 11th, so just a couple of months ago, and I'm very grateful that I got the Forbes 30 under 30. I'm very honored. It was definitely on my vision board, and I'm so
Mhm.
grateful that I have received that. Yeah.
That's amazing. And you just recently launched a book,
Yes.
Co-Creating Abundance. Do you want to talk a little bit about your book, why you decided to write it, and what is it all about?
I would absolutely love to. So it's about, like you said, co-creating more abundance and then attracting more wealth with ease. Because I had built a 7-figure coaching business at age 25, but if I'm really honest, I was very exhausted from it. So I was very exhausted from everything, and I didn't feel so excited about it. I didn't enjoy it, and I felt like this is the moment where I need to break through.
So, how was it writing a book? Because a lot of people, they want to write books, but they never really put pen to paper. So for you, help me understand the process. How was that journey for you? But more importantly, what is your vision for the book? Because writing a book is one thing, but the purpose of writing a book is another. And if you look at the word purpose, right? The definition for purpose, one of the definitions I like is the original intent, meaning what was the intention in you writing this book?
The intention was truly to shine light that you can have success without compromising your health, your relationships, and things that actually matter to you. It's not only important to fill your pockets, but also to fulfill your heart. Because in life, especially now with all the world situations, we know, and I know part of your family as well, Kuda, and I love them very much. And I think it's so beautiful that you have such gorgeous friendships and relationships. And I think that's very honorable, because I think many people forget that sometimes, that they have to make sure that the people around them are what truly matters. And it's very important that we realize that throughout our success, that we stay close to our friends and also to our families, and that what really matters is something that is dear to our heart, and that success can definitely be available, but it should not be at the expense of your own health and your relationships and love.
Wow, that's super powerful. So words are powerful, and one word that I think if people were to open up a dictionary and they would see your face is confidence. So tell me a little bit more about the Confident Boss Academy.
I would love to. The Confident Boss Academy is my signature program now. So it's been 5 years since I've been launching. I just got my registered trademark for it a couple of days ago. So I'm celebrating that.
Awesome.
And I think it's really cool because I've helped hundreds of women worldwide create their passionate and profitable coaching businesses. So I have many women that come to me and they don't know what to do. They feel lost and they feel like they want to create more impact in this world, but they don't really know how to monetize their gifts, their skills, and they read book after book, they do course after course, they do, so many different things, but they're not actually quite sure on how to move forward, right? So I think it's important that we focus on what is it that we want to be doing, but also learning and having tangible steps and a strategy on moving forward with that. So in the Confident Boss Academy, I coach them. I have support coaches. It's like a whole family that you get to be in. And from there, you actually get to learn exactly how to create a profitable niche, your magnetic messaging marketing, how to launch a profitable offer, how to build a raving fan community, where it's like these things are like, you people think like, oh, is this common sense? But most people don't actually know how to actually sell their services. They only have very good intentions at heart, but they don't actually know how to actually monetize it. And that's where I then come in. And I've included something really fun called the sexy sales system, because many people don't enjoy sales, but actually it's helping them understand the psychology around sales and understanding that actually we are serving more and we get to help more people. As a result of making more money, we're actually helping more people and we can give more. So it creates a beautiful ripple effect in this world.
Yeah, I'm all about, high ticket offers, mainly because when people pay more, they pay attention, right? If you buy something for $1, although it might be tremendous value and can change your life because it's $1, you'll be just like, oh, whatever, I'll do it when I need to. But if you invest, in a program where the value is attached with the result, because obviously there has to be an equation, right? That makes sense. You can't sell something for 10,000, but give people a $1 result. If you're going to be selling a high ticket offer, you need to be giving them at least the 10x, in results. So from what I've read some of the success stories. It seems like a lot of women are gaining a lot of value from your program. So ladies, the link is below in the description. Go check it out. And, connect with Jasmin. And as you can see, she has her Instagram, handle on the screen. So feel free to follow her and learn more about the Confident Boss Academy. And then at the very least, grab a book. Who doesn't want to create abundance in their life, right? A lot of people live in this scarcity mindset all the time, where you're always thinking, I cannot do this because I don't have the money. You need to be shifting the question to how can I get it? How can I attract it in my life? And it starts by the stories you tell yourself, the words you say, to yourself and into the universe, and you'll start attracting abundance into your life. And also by making sure that you are within a community, like what Jasmin was saying, where that community has like-minded people. Like if you spend the day around broke people who have zero desire to grow and become better, it's going to be very difficult for you to try to get out of that and be different. So taking yourself out of that environment will really help you become that person you ordained to be. So as we close this up, I have two questions for you. So the first question is, what is your life's purpose?
I do believe that part of my life's purpose always comes back to joy, but not my own joy, but actually bringing joy to so many people. Because the one thing that most people compliment me on, I saw a pattern, is like my energy. And I feel like when I feel good, people around me just even feel better. And I used to be so afraid of being called selfish and oh my God, and but I actually realize I have this gift to help people actually find joy and happiness. And when they're focused on joy, everything is easier. Like it's just as true when we are grateful and we focus on gratitude. So definitely joy is a big part. And another part that's a bit more deep is actually being in alignment with every living moment that is like part of your soul, like really to the depths of your soul, of really living in alignment, not going against your values, and truly helping people achieve that kind of ability like in their life, because most people struggling and they don't believe that they can have it. They need to have it at an expense for something else.
Great. And the final question is, what are you grateful for?
Right now, I'm very grateful for you, Kuda, because you're an amazing human being, and I truly appreciate you. Thank you for putting this show together for so many amazing people. I'm also grateful for our viewers. I'm grateful that you are here. Thank you for your time. If you've made it to this point, I really, truly appreciate you for listening in today and being here, and we hope you have the most magnificent miracles coming to your way. I'm grateful for my family always. I'm very, very close with my mother and grandmother. You've also met my mom, which is cool.
Mhm.
And I'm very grateful for my friends and my amazing clients and just beautiful people in my life. Yeah.
Wow. Well, thank you so much. Well, really appreciate you jumping on and really sharing your amazing presence with us. And for the viewers that are watching, Jasmine is someone who's really amazing. I've really watched over the couple of years become the person that she is. And I think there's a whole lot more in her to give to the world. So make sure you follow her. You check out the Confident Boss Academy. You grab her book. And I'm pretty sure you'll get a lot of nuggets that will transform and change your life. But you always want to surround yourself with greatness. And that's why this series is Surround Yourself with Greatness. That's what I try to do. That's what I try to bring to this community. And I look forward to connecting with you guys in the next episode.
Thank you so much.